Hello, dear students. Good morning to all of you. I am Niranjan Jha, a teacher of Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan Darbhanga. This time I am going to teach the students of class 8. This is subject science. This is 5th chapter. The name of this chapter is coal and petroleum. Today is the 8th day on this chapter. This time our topic is natural gas. What is natural gas? This time we shall discuss what is natural gas, what are its properties, and what are its different uses. Natural gas, it is an important fossil fuel. Fossil fuel, we all are aware of what is fossil fuel. You know, we have discussed many times. First, we shall remind it what is fossil and what is fossil fuel. When plants, this is the earth's surface and it is covered by the plants forest. Different types of plants and animals are present on the earth's surface. Due to some reason means due to earthquake, volcanic eruption, flood, it fallen down, it collapses. This forest collapses, and when it collapses, then slowly it covers by the earth's surface. This is soil, this is the layer of soil. This remains of plants and animals. Remains of plants and animals covered under the soil. This is remains of plants and animals. Plants and animals. Remains of plants and animals covered under the soil millions of years ago is known as fossil. This is fossil. And when it converts into fuel, then it is known as fossil fuel. After some time, after millions of years, it will change in the coal. It will change in coal. Then it will be said to be a fossil fuel. I think it will be clear. The remains of plants and animals covered under the soil is known as fossil. And when fossil change into fuel, then it is known as fossil fuel. Coal is also fossil fuel and natural gas is also a fossil fuel. How natural gas forms? When plant is covered under the earth's surface, then it is known as coal. And in the seabed, when plants and animals, different types of plants, animals covered by the soil, then it converts into petroleum. When plants covered under the soil, under the land surface, then that is coal. And when these plants and animals covered under the seabed, then it changes into petroleum. And when petroleum forms, then above the petroleum sometimes gases are also present. This gas is known as natural gas. Sometimes natural gas is found alone and sometimes it is found above the petroleum. This is the impervious rocks. This is also impervious rocks. This gas, natural gas. This is natural gas. This is natural gas which is found between two impervious rocks. Sometimes it is found alone and sometimes it is found above the petroleum. Natural gas, it is an important fossil fuel. It occurs deep inside the earth's surface, in the seabed. Sometimes it occurs alone and sometimes it occurs above the petroleum. This is petroleum, this liquid, thick black liquid is petroleum, and above the petroleum there are natural gas. This is petroleum. And above this is natural gas. This is natural gas. Sometimes it occurs alone and sometimes it occurs deep inside above the petroleum. The main constituent of natural gas is methane. Methane is the main constituent, but a small proportion of butane and propane is also found in the natural gas. But what is the main constituent of natural gas? That is methane. The chemical formula of methane is CH4. This methane CH4 is the main constituent of natural gas. Now it is an ideal fuel. natural gas is an ideal fuel. Why natural gas is an ideal fuel? There are some reasons. There are some characteristics. What on the basis of those characteristics we can say natural gas is an ideal fuel. What are these characteristics? It do not leave residues after burning. When solid fuel burn, suppose when solid fuel coal will burn, then after burning what will happen? Some ash is left here, some residues left here. But in case of gaseous fuel, coal is natural gas is a gaseous fuel, and after burning you do not give any residue. This is first characteristic. After burning you do not leave residues after burning. Second characteristic, it do not pollute air. When it burns, then it do not pollute air. And why it do not pollute air? Because it do not release carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide, which will pollute air. Third characteristic is calorific value is high. Calorific value, what is calorific value? Calorific value is also known as heat value of the fuel. The amount of heat released or liberated by complete combustion of unit amount of fuel, that is known as calorific value. Calorific value is also high. Now we shall discuss about differences between natural gas and petroleum gas. This time we are discussing differences between natural gas and petroleum gas. Both are gaseous fuel, both are fossil fuel. First, natural gas, it is obtained from oil well. It occurs deep inside the earth's surface. And this is petroleum gas is obtained during the fractional distillation of petroleum. We have done the fractional distillation of petroleum. The last constituent from the top of the fractionating tower, we obtain petroleum gas. Second difference is the main constituent of natural gas is methane. And the main constituent of petroleum gas is butane. Third difference is when it is stored under pressure, it is called compressed natural gas, which we know commonly as CNG. CNG is a very good fuel, gaseous fuel. And in case of petroleum, when it is stored under stored under pressure, it liquefies and called liquid petroleum gas, LPG. This is cylinder. And when in the cylinder, when gas is filled, this petroleum gas, when petroleum gas is stored in the cylinder, then what happens? Pressure increases and the gas becomes liquid. So it is known as liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. And LPG has no smell, but for easy detection, some smelling chemicals, highly smelling chemicals has mixed with the LPG. These are the differences between natural gas and petroleum gas. And there are some similarity. Both are fossil fuel, both are gaseous fuel, and both are the example of clean fuel or ideal fuel. Now, usage of natural gas. We have compared the property of natural gas and LPG, petroleum gas. This time, what are the uses of natural gas? First use, it is used as a fuel in heavy vehicles, buses, trucks, etc. Second is, it is used for power generation. It is used for power generation. In power generation, power is generated by two ways. One with the help of tidal power, other is with the help of pressure stored in water, and other by steam. To generate steam in boiler, different types of fuels are used. This time mostly natural gas is used as a fuel in the boiler or in the furnace to generate steam. So it is used for power generation. Third use is, it is used as a base material for the manufacturing of many chemicals like carbon black, ammonia, hydrogen, fertilizers. Fertilizers are also produced. In the manufacturing of fertilizers, in the manufacturing of fertilizers, natural gas is also used. And the fourth property is on a strong heating in absence of air. On a strong heating in absence of air, it decomposes and gives carbon and hydrogen. This carbon and hydrogen is used for other purposes. This is the chemical equation. CH4, this is why I have written CH4. This is the methane and this is the main constituent of natural gas. When it is a strong heating, after a strong heating in absence of air, it gives carbon and hydrogen. Both are chemical substances and these are used for different purposes. We have read about natural gases. What is natural gas? Natural gas is a important fossil fuel. It is a gaseous fuel, and natural gas is a clean fuel or ideal fuel. And why it is known as clean fuel or ideal fuel? Because after burning it do not leaves any residue, it do not pollute air, and it storage, handling and use, all things are, every work is safe and easy. Always memorize the storage, transportation and use of a natural gas is easy and safe. So, and calorific value is also high. So it is known as ideal fuel. And this is the usage. It is used as a fuel in bus, truck, etc. It is used for in car also. Buses, trucks, in motor cars. In motor cars. It is used for power generation as a base material for manufacturing of many chemical substances. Now, in the next video, we shall read what are the limitations of fossil fuel. And limitations means we shall discuss what are the harmful effects of burning of the fossil fuels. Thanks.